Welcome to Brain Blitz Bash. This is a 20-question quiz on structure of an atom. You'll get 6 to 8 seconds to guess each answer, followed by the correct answer and a short explanation. Get ready for the quiz. Which scientists showed that atoms are made of smaller particles and are not indivisible? The correct answer is J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson discovered the electron through cathode ray experiments, proving that atoms contain smaller particles and are therefore divisible. Cathode rays can be deflected by which of the following? The correct answer is by both electric and magnetic fields. Cathode rays consist of electrons. Since electrons are charged particles, they are deflected by both electric and magnetic fields. In a discharged tube experiment, negatively charged particles move from which electrode to the other? The correct answer is from cathode to anode. Cathode rays are streams of electrons. They originate at the negatively charged cathode and travel toward the positively charged anode. Why was the neutron discovered much later than the electron and proton? The correct answer is because neutrons have no electric charge. Since neutrons are electrically neutral, they are not deflected by electric or magnetic fields, making them much harder to detect than charged particles. Which of the following is the lightest particle? The correct answer is positron. A positron has the same mass as an electron, which is much smaller than the masses of a proton or neutron. Therefore, it is the lightest particle among the given options. Arrange the following radiations in order of increasing penetrating power. The correct answer is C. Alpha has the least and gamma the greatest penetrating power. An atom has atomic number 11 and mass number 24. What particles are present in its nucleus? The correct answer is 11 protons and 13 neutrons. The radiation emitted by an ideal black body is known as. The correct answer is black body radiation. A black body absorbs and emits all wavelengths of radiation. The number of electrons and neutrons of an element is 18 and 20 respectively. Its mass number is. The correct answer is 38. For a neutral atom, the number of protons equals the number of electrons, so protons equals 18. Mass number equals protons plus neutrons, which equals 18 plus 20, giving the mass number as 38. Which of the following is related with both wave nature and particle nature? The correct answer is B. This equation shows that the energy of a photon is directly proportional to the frequency of light. In Bohr's atomic model, the radius of the first orbit is y. What is the radius of the third orbit? The correct answer is 9y. According to Bohr's model, the radius of an orbit is proportional to n squared, where n is the orbit number. For the third orbit, n equals 3, so the radius becomes 3 squared times y, giving 9y. In Bohr's model, in which orbit is the electron farthest from the nucleus? The correct answer is fifth orbit. In Bohr's model, the radius of an orbit increases with the square of the orbit number. Therefore, among the given options, the fifth orbit has the largest radius, placing the electron at the maximum distance from the nucleus. Which electron transition in a hydrogen atom releases the greatest energy? The correct answer is B. Energy levels get closer together as n increases. Therefore, the drop from n equals 3 to n equals 2 releases more energy than the other transitions. Heisenberg's uncertainty principle applies to the correct answer is to any moving object. The principle applies to all moving objects, but its effects are noticeable mainly for very small particles such as electrons and atoms. For the azimuthal quantum number L equals 3, what is the maximum number of electrons that can occupy that subshell? The correct answer is 14. When L equals 3, it represents the F subshell. An F subshell has 7 orbitals, and each orbital can hold 2 electrons, so the maximum number of electrons is 14. How many spherical nodes are present in a 3p orbital? The correct answer is 1. The number of spherical nodes is n minus L minus 1. For a 3p orbital, n equals 3 and L equals 1, so the number of spherical nodes is 3 minus 1 giving 1. What is the ratio of the mass of an electron to the mass of a proton? The correct answer is C. A proton is about 1,837 times heavier than an electron. Therefore, the mass ratio of electron is to proton is approximately 1 is to 1837. Which of the following pairs have the same charge to mass ratio? The correct answer is B. Beta particles are high-speed electrons. Since both are electrons, they have the same charge and mass, giving them identical charge to mass ratio values. How many orbitals are present in the fifth electron shell of an atom? The correct answer is 25. The number of orbitals in the nth shell is given by n squared. For the fifth shell, 5 squared equals 25. Therefore, the fifth shell contains 25 orbitals. Which particles are collectively known as nucleons? The correct answer is protons and neutrons. Nucleons are the particles found in the nucleus of an atom, that is, protons and neutrons. Electrons are located outside the nucleus, so they are not nucleons. So, how did you do in this quiz? Let us know your score. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching.